This is a new tale from Tales Under Shells, where stories are lived, not instructed. As this story unfolds, allow your breath to stay with you. Drishti was going about her day. She had started work early that morning, researching, reading, thinking through the ideas she genuinely cared about. And then the urge came again: food. She felt annoyed the moment she noticed it. She had already eaten multiple times through the day. She was not hungry, she knew that. Yet the pull was there, familiar, insistent. Eating had been a problem for as long as she could remember. No matter what she tried, it followed her. She had controlled, she had dieted, she had removed food from her sight, distracted herself, forced focus elsewhere. Nothing worked. Even when she knew she was not hungry, she still found herself eating. That day, the frustration felt heavier than usual. Recently, she had come across content that spoke about going within, about listening instead of controlling. She was not convinced, but she was tired. So she decided to try. She sat down, tried to center herself. It was hard. Her body was restless, craving, pulling her towards the kitchen. She asked herself quietly, "Am I hungry?" Nothing came. She almost laughed. This feels ridiculous, she thought. If answers were this easy, my life would look very different. Still, she stayed. Nothing happened. The next time the urge came, she sat again, and again, and again. No answers, no voices, no clarity. One afternoon, during one of these attempts, she dozed off, and she dreamt. She was a child again, standing there, punished for something she could not clearly remember. Her cousin was furious, shouting, fuming. She sat crying, hurt, confused, wanting someone to come close to hold her. No one did. After a while, the anger softened. Her cousin came to her, handed her some money, and said, "Go buy something to eat." She took the money, bought snacks, they all shared it. The punishment disappeared, joy replaced the pain. She woke up suddenly. For a moment, she didn't know where she was. The room felt unfamiliar, as if she were still halfway inside the dream. Her body needed time to return. There was fear, but also something else: relief. The next time the urge to eat appeared, she paused. She noticed what she had been doing just before it arose: working on a project that felt overwhelming, confusing, a place where she didn't know how to move forward. Another time, the urge came while she was talking to a friend, a conversation that made her uncomfortable. Another time, again, stuck, unsure, unable to proceed. She didn't realize it yet, but something was slowly revealing itself. One day, in the middle of binge eating, the dream surfaced again, and a sentence escaped her before she could stop it. When I was a kid, food was used to console me. Am I still using food to console myself? The thought sounded absurd. She almost dismissed it. But something made her pause. She began to look honestly at the pattern. Every urge came when she felt uneasy, overwhelmed, stuck, emotionally exposed, wanting to escape. As a child, food had brought relief. It had come with care, attention, softness, after punishment, after pain. Could food have become her comforter? This time, the question was not mockery, it was genuine. She read, researched, connected dots. She didn't want to label herself, but she could see it now. Food was not the enemy, it was how she had learned to soothe herself. And so, a new phase began. Not control, not restriction, curiosity. When the craving arose, she paused and asked, what feels uncomfortable right now? Most of the time, there was something. Slowly, she began exploring other ways to offer comfort. Journaling what she felt, walking, breathing, allowing herself to slow down instead of forcing her way through inner walls. The binge eating didn't vanish. Sometimes the discomfort was still too much and she returned to food. But sometimes she stayed. She is still learning, still meeting herself where she is. This awareness has not magically fixed her pattern, but it has given her something else, the ability to recognize what she is actually needing when the urge arrives. And she is learning gently how else that need might be met. Like Drishti, many of us have unknowingly turned something into comfort, not because we are weak, but because once it helped us survive. So, what comforts you when things feel too much? And when did you learn to need it? If something stayed inside you, you don't have to name it. Just know you're not wrong for feeling this way.